Hi, I'm Ghost from GhostszMusic.com, and you're listening to The Dev Room. But first, let's hear from our sponsors.
Today's episode is sponsored by GhostszMusic.com, the only place for developers to learn how to create their own video games, be better developers, as well as have a greater understanding and dialogue about being a better developer. So one thing that I see a lot when talking to other indie developers is that a lot of people feel insecure about their first project or their first game, and they want to make sure that this game, to its full potential, doesn't fucking suck. And to be honest, one thing that people really need to understand is that your project's gonna suck. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Your first project always gonna suck. And that's okay. To be honest, it's perfectly fine for it to be okay. You're in the learning process of everything. You're not gonna make the next Grand Theft Auto. You're not gonna make the next Super Mario Brothers on your first project. There's absolutely no way, shape, or form that that's actually going to happen. And again, it's okay for it to not be the greatest. It's okay for your game itself to suck. The more you continuously make games, the better you get. The better you get up to the point where you can make a Super Mario Brothers. Look at Nintendo's first project in the Game Sphere. It was creating a Popeye clone, and later on, because of all the work that they put into it, we ended up getting Donkey Kong from all that hard work. And it's just because, they put in the effort, they tried hard, failed, tried again, retooled the concept, and now we have Super Mario as we know him today. But you'll never get to that part if you never actually develop games, or you never get to the part where you absolutely suck. Like, failure doesn't have to lead to quitting. It doesn't have to lead to more disappointment. It doesn't. You learn from your mistakes. Think about the first time you were riding a bike and how many times you fell down. How many times did you get up? And how many times did you continue trying? That's the key. If you don't continue trying and you don't continue to work at it and build better projects because you failed the first time, you're never going to get to the part where you actually finish a project and it becomes the greatest project that you have in your arsenal. So it's okay to suck. It's okay not to make games that are the greatest to your opinion. It's perfectly fine. It's not going to be the one that doesn't define you. It's not going to be the one that is never going to let you shine, unless you do like CD Projekt Red just did. But it's okay. It's okay to make games and not be the best at what you do. It's okay to continuously work at it and continue to strive for it, and then you end up building something that you can be proud of, or that you're like, this is my greatest project, this is my magnus opus. If you don't get to that point, then there's no point in you even trying or wanting to get to that point. And it's not, this podcast episode is not here to disappoint. It's not here to put down by any means. I'm telling you this because it's something that I have struggled with for years. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I don't really like putting out these many episodes without following some sort of formula, or not being able to make the things that I want to make the way that I want to make them. And it dawned on me one day that I'm not the best. I may not ever be the best, but I can continue trying and continue working at it until I become the developer that I want to be. I want to make sure that when I create games, it's something that I'm officially proud of and not something that has to be pushed to the wayside or told that it's never going to succeed because I did something wrong. No, I want to make sure that, you know, it's the best that I can do at that moment, and then I can move on from that and make something even better at a later date. But, you know, baby steps. And with that one, I would love to know what you guys are working on. I want to know how you feel about this and what did you take away from this episode. And with that one, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.